Welcome back. In this video, we are going to make this grate that's going to slide over our front vent. A couple key features I want to point out here is it has a little oval slot. These are going to mate with the two through holes and going to allow you to slide this open and close. These vents here are going to either open or close these vents, allowing air in or out. So in our drawing, we want to continue editing this. So right click on it, go edit sketch. Okay, so I'm going to just drop below it. Makes it a little bit easier for me to kind of see everything if I'm designing this all in one space. So according to my drawings here, this is my drawing. It is 1.25 inches thick. It's 10 inches thick to where this radius begins. So let's go ahead and start by creating that. So I'm going to create a rectangle. So R for rectangle. I want this to be 10 inches by tab 1.25. Okay, now I'm going to take my circle tool, see shortcut, click on the center. See how as I hover over this, it goes to a triangle that indicates center. I'm going to snap that circle. So now I have the whole entire front shape of this. And then I'm going to use T on my keyboard shortcut for trim. All right, going back to the drawing here, if I dimension these, they are 1 inch wide, okay, by 0.75 thick. Okay, and the spacing in between is 1, and the spacing from right to left is 3. All right, so I know that's a little bit confusing to read, so I'm going to walk us through it. So I'm going to start with a rectangle. This rectangle is 1 inch wide by tab 0.75 tall. I hit my rectangle, okay, and this one was 1.25. While I'm here, I just want to see the distance from here to here, 0.25, okay? So we'll go ahead and make this 0.25. This distance was 1.5. All right, I'm going to draw another rectangle. Now I want you guys to start getting used to using some of the tools that Fusion has. So if I put my cursor over this line and drag it out, you still have the dotted line. That tells me that it's at the same plane. So 1 by 0.75. So I don't need to dimension this here, which I will just to show you. That's 0.25. But I do need to dimension this, that it is 1. All right, now I have one more to make. So rectangle, 1 tab 0.75. I can already see that I have a mistake here, but we'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to dimension between the two. That's 1. All right, so this, what I put as 1.5 is wrong. If I go back to my drawing, it was 3. So easy fix here where it says 1.5. Just say 3 and hit enter. Now that moves it to where I need it. Okay, now I need to make that slot. These slots are a little bit difficult to make, so let's see if we can walk through them. Let's first see what the dimension is. So 0.26. Okay, and then the distance from point to point is 1.5. Okay, and lastly, from the edge is 0.25. Whew, getting confusing in there. So 0.25 by 1.5 by 0.26. All right, let's see if we can create that. Hit a rectangle. That's 1.5 by 0.26. Okay, and then the distance from here to here, I don't remember, was 0.2. Let's do it again. 0.25. Okay. It isn't a lot. Okay. So now we can take our radius tool. We have our slot. I do just want to round it. So select both sides, and I'm just going to bring it in 1.25, which is roughly half of that 0.26. All right, so let's make another one. Again, we'll start with just drawing a rectangle. Did we put the distance from here to here? Just want to make sure that that's should be 0.5. Okay, so let's go over here and draw that rectangle again. R for rectangle. Okay, it should be 1.5 tab 0.26 enter. This distance we'll go ahead and just make 0.5 right away. We'll put our, before I put the radiuses on here, I do want to see how far this is from here. So I'm just going to go from here. So this 0.25. So I'll dimension from here to here, 0.25, hit enter. Now I can take my radius tool, put that 1/8 radius on here on all four sides. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish our sketch and take a look at it. That should do it. Let's go and look at the original. Looks almost identical. All right, so go ahead and save that sketch. So to save it, hit save. I already have a location identified as an outdoor pizza oven, but I want to walk you through it. So I'll go to admin project, go to new folder. I'm just going to go to my welding class. Oops, mine isn't in welding, it's in pizza oven. So I made a new folder, called it outdoor pizza oven. Okay. And I can make a new folder and call it class pizza oven. I'm just going to call mine examples, right? So I can keep things straight. So create that folder, put in that folder, and then just say, call it front panel and vent slot. All right. So that one was tough. Probably gonna be the toughest one we make. So go ahead and recreate this. Good job.